The summertime's approaching. Holiday time's coming up. Anybody going on holiday? Anybody? Oh, yeah! I've been on a few different types of holidays. Remember, I went on holiday when I was younger, like 7 years old. There's a big age gap between me and my brother, so I'd need to go at 7 years old with just me, my mum and dad, and I'd be bored on the first day. My mum would say, don't worry, I'll find you a wee pal. Don't worry, we'll find you a wee friend, we'll find you somebody to play with, don't worry. Get introduced to some other stray who would come with a disclaimer. Kevin, this is Brandon. Brandon, he doesn't like the pool. I'd say, hi, Brandon. He'd say, hi, Kev. Brandon doesn't like the sunshine. Brandon doesn't play football. Brilliant, 2 weeks in Mallorca, sitting in the shade, playing Connect 4 with an albino. Now you go on holiday, lying around the pool, relaxing during the day, and here comes this guy with a t-shirt on and a whistle. The leader of the kids' club. This prick, leader of the kids' club. Blowing his whistle, trying to get the kids into the shallow end for a game of water polo. And you've got all these wee inbred mutant bastards. Screaming and splashing. Going, Mummy! It's that accent again. Mummy, Daddy just farted. Mummy, can I have an ice cream? And then there's the Scottish kids. They're just kind of floating. They're still fucked from the night before. Water polo, mate, maybe some other time, eh? You're not long in, mate, we just get in, man, honestly. Doing 2-for-1s in that sports cafe last night. I've got a throat like a junkie's carpet, man. Mummy! Mummy, can I have an ice cream? Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Oh, Dad. Oh, Brian. Give us a little one of your fags, go on. He's a fag. And beside you is the Scottish boys, Mum and Dad. When I say Dad, Brian, I don't know, the guy that took the hit. She's saying, that's embarrassing, that is absolutely cringeworthy. He's only 12 and he's asking me for a fag. He's asking you, me and you for a fag. He's only 12. You better speak to him. The mum's there, worried about looking cringeworthy. She's sitting there with Lidl and Aldi tattooed. You better speak to him. The dad goes, Brian goes, don't worry, hen, I'll speak to him. How? You fucking get your own fags, you wee dick. They're only £1 a packet. Hello! How we doing, Glasgow? Friday night, it's fucking payday. Here we go. It's good to be here in the Scottish Exhibition and Conference Centre. Here we are. The SECC, or as it's known locally, that fucking SECC. £3 for a hot dog in that fucking SECC. See the queue at the bar in that fucking SECC. I love in these big venues, you know, when people come in and they see their mates and they're on the phone, going, where are you? We're in D. We're in D. Where are you in? I'm in K. D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Stand up, what are you wearing? Oh, yellow t-shirt. Oh, I can see it. It's nice to be here. I seen Lady Gaga perform in here. I seen Lady Gaga in here. It's easy to slag Lady Gaga, but the guy puts on a good show. I seen him up here singing about his poker face. No, he's a talented bloke. Did you see the entrance? Did you see the intro? Tony Soprano, eh? I don't even drive, man. See how smooth that was? I don't even drive. Kind of ruin Tony Soprano's image if he just whipped out a provisional driving licence. You believe this fucking cocksucker? So, how did we enjoy the SCCC? First time here, first time in the gig, SCCC. Nobody talks about the show after the SCC. Just talk about the prices, don't they? Guess how much? Guess how much we paid for 3 drinks? Have a guess? Guess how much? For 3 drinks. And the key is to aim high and kill the conversation stone down. 3 how much? 50 quid? Oh, not as much as that, no. We thought it was quite expensive, but it sounds as if we got a bargain. Yeah. I try and stay open-minded. I try and understand the generations behind me and all that. I try and stay woke. It's just hard. It's hard to keep up with the constant software updates. There's always something new. Like, I'm helping my mum, right? My mum is in the process of moving house, right? And we found a box in my mum's loft, right? A box, we're clearing out all the old shit. Found a box full of my old school books. And a bit of nostalgia got the better of me. And I'm looking through all my old school books. And on the front, one of the school books, there was graffiti. And it said, this might be a bit Scottish, but I will translate. Right? It said that your maw, right? You get that? It said your maw's got balls, right? Balls are balls. It said your maw's got balls and your dad loves it. Now this was a very common insult in Glasgow in the late 90s, but I'm now reading it in 2023, thinking how this has aged beautifully into an empowering, uplifting message of self-acceptance. If I showed that to Owen's generation, they would get fucking emotional. Go on. Isn't that just beautiful what they wrote? Your ma's got balls and your dad loves it. Your mother found the courage to embrace her true identity. And your father was supportive. Beautiful. See, that's how woke a city Glasgow is. We don't get enough credit for how open-minded and progressive we are. And sometimes we don't mean it. Sometimes it's very subtle. Like I was in a taxi in Glasgow, and the taxi driver had recognised me, and he was telling me how difficult it is to be a comedian. Right? He's telling me, right? He's going, right? Every taxi driver in Glasgow is a savant. Right? He's going, it must be hard, eh? Must be fucking hard being a comedian. You can't joke about anything these days, right? Can't say anything. And then the conversation naturally led to the subject of Sam Smith. And the driver said, Sam Smith, did you see what that cunt was wearing? Did you see what that cunt was wearing at the Brit Awards? And I thought, bravo, driver, bravo, you have educated yourself. What a proud moment this is to hear such a progressive attitude, because in Glasgow, that cunt is a gender-neutral pronoun. I thought, bravo, driver. This just gave me hope. If you had said, did you see what he was wearing at the Brit Awards, I would have stormed out of this taxi in disgust. I would have said, don't you dare misgender that cunt. How dare you? I travel a lot. I appreciate my life. Travel, stay in a lot of hotels,
I've always got bad news for you. Noticing that hotels always. Unfortunately, sir, the Wi-Fi is only available in the lobby area.
Was it all right to masturbate in the lobby area? That's what to say to them. Call them out on it. I might use your Wi-Fi in your lobby then, mate. And the websites I visit, that is between me and my browsing cookies. Your manager can deal with the inevitable negative reviews on TripAdvisor. Some stunned couple. Don't get me wrong, the rooms were spacious, the location was great, the staff were a delight, could not fault the food or the facilities, but on the final night there was a Scottish bloke ripping the head off it in the lobby. It was bloody disgusting, nothing subtle about it. He had his denims at his ankles, his feet on the coffee table. He was using both his hands at one point. He was shouting encouragement to himself. He then demanded housekeeping bring him a Hoover. It was rather bizarre. 2 stars. We won't be back. 2 stars. The Wi-Fi. Fucking killing this world, innit? The internet. I'm trying to cut loose. I'm trying to stay offline. Driving me fucking nuts. I like technology. I appreciate what the geeks have done in this world. Just don't like the person that I become. As soon as it fails, as soon as it stops working, it sends me fucking into a big angry primate. I've had too many of these rages. I'm quite a peaceful guy. Fucking laptop stopped searching for wireless networks a few weeks ago, right? I know that sounds a bit trivial, but it's enough to send me into a fucking piece of shit. Fucking shouting at it. Because I'm so out of my depth trying to figure out. Your laptop breaks, you've got 2 options, Johnny. You can hand it in where you bought it, or you can phone up the technical support line. What option did you choose, Johnny? In your own time, Johnny. Well, I phoned up, Johnny. You could hand it in, right? That's part of my problem. I know I need to hand this computer into fucking the Apple store to speak to Mark with a C, with his wee Genius t-shirt on. Talking about his band, yeah, we're called Skull Fracture. We're playing the unsigned 10 to 10 apart. His big stupid earlobes hanging down. Going to put your earrings back in, Mark, and stop putting people off calamari for life. I decided to phone up. The laptop was no longer searching for wireless networks. And people were calling it a first world problem. That just makes you angrier. I fucking know it's a first world problem. That's why I'm on the phone to the third world trying to get it fucking fixed. I phoned up. I'm on the phone. Indonesia. Talking to my man Gavin. He starts asking me questions. I'm telling Gav the issue. Gav's asking me for my DHCP client ID. I said, I don't know what that means, Gav. Gav told me, click on system preferences, then go to network settings, and then advanced network settings. And they said in there you should see an IPv4 phone number, and from that you should be able to see your DHCP client ID. I'm fucking getting excited here. Gav's onto something. I said, yes, Gav, I can see a DHCP client ID. And he's asking me if it's configurated or deconfigurated. I said, well, Gav, it appears to be deconfigurated. Gav tells me to click on. I'm already there, Gav. Clicked on configurate, done deal. And he goes, try again. I'm so fucking excited, Gav, to try again. Tried again, and the laptop connected to the wireless network. I thank Gav for his time. Then I'm left wondering, my mind is blown. Who the fuck undone that? Like, I've never been anywhere near that part of the computer before. So what the fuck happened between connecting to wireless networks and no connecting to... Did I have an MIT frat party in the living room one night? Did I have Mark Zuckerberg in the boys' room for a couple of cans? It's got a bit out of hand. I fell asleep at 6 in the morning, and rather than just shave off my eyebrows or draw a cock and balls on my face, some prankster has logged into my laptop and fucking deconfigurated my DHCP client ID.